Hello Taurus, welcome to my channel. I'm Rebecca Gabriel from Sage Awakenings, your spiritual life coach and tarot card reader. Taurus, we're going to do a reading for the rest of this month for September. I hope you're keeping well. I know we've got a lot of things going on up there at the moment, so energies are very intense, full on. All right, let's pull a few cards from the Energy Oracle deck for you, Taurus. What's going on for Taurus this month in September? Got a man holding a heart here. Angel of Balance. I feel that you've got a male energy around you, or let's call it a masculine energy around you, who is really quite focused on you at the moment, Taurus. Really seeing and admiring you for who you are. I feel like it could also be a reflection of how you are starting to see yourself and stepping into that more confident masculine energy. Interesting. The Angel of Balance here. Where do you need to come back into balance with yourself? I'm just getting a sense that maybe there's parts of you, Taurus, that tend to be more in the masculine energy at the moment than the feminine, and perhaps you're being guided to pull back a little bit from always doing and always taking the initiative to perhaps even bringing yourself back to that feminine yin energy to restore a sense of inner peace and calm, to be more the observer, and to allow yourself to receive some good things in life, some nurturing, to be recognized for who you are. We'll come back to that. The Magician and the Mirror card today is kind of emphasizing or confirming that the need to balance the yin and the yang energy. This is what's coming up in your reading today. Now, the Magician says that we can control and manage our own energy at any time. We are the creators of our life. In your reading today, I really am getting a sense that this is an important part of your journey right now, is knowing how to balance those two energies within you. Both the masculine and the feminine exist in both the masculine and feminine exist in every one of us. But are we able to keep that in balance? So the masculine energy is all about us getting out there and doing things and being very focused and task orientated. The feminine energy is coming back to rest, receive, nurture, having a little bit more self-compassion. So where are you feeling yourself being pulled at the moment, Taurus? Because wherever you feel pulled and out of whack, that's where you need to give yourself a little bit of attention and perhaps do a self-check to rebalance your energy. With the Daughter Value card, what is coming to your awareness in terms of what you value most in life? What is your version of abundance? Now, sometimes it is the financial aspects of things and things improving and increasing, and perhaps your focus is shifting to ideas about how you can improve the quality of your life, the standard of your living. But it could also mean that you're having a different kind of conversation with yourself right now in terms of what it is that's most important to you. What do you value? Is it your time? Is it your energy? Is it all about experiences that you value the most? Overall, I feel so far this is about listening to your heart, rebalancing your energy, and having that conversation about what is true abundance for you? What is that sense of fulfillment and an improved quality of life, experience of life? Interesting. All right, let's pull a few cards from the Gilded Tarot deck to look at your current challenges, opportunities, and the pathway forward for you. Thank you, Spirit Guides and Angels. Current challenge, opportunity, and way forward. Well, I do feel at the moment you are a little bit in your thoughts. With the Five of Swords here, there's a little bit of dissatisfaction. What isn't working for you? Are you having difficulties with your thoughts right now? Are you in disagreement with others in terms of your focus and your energy? And what about that communication? How's that going right now? Is it to do with matters of the heart? Are you struggling to communicate clearly about what's important to you? Somewhere in the mix of things, Taurus, you're feeling a little strained. The Nine of Wands here is you're feeling tired. And, that's not surprising that that turns up, because this is why we need to take a look at where are we out of balance. Where do we need grounding? Tiredness mentally, emotionally, physically. When that shows up, it is time to do a little bit of a recheck. What do we need to honour and respect our well-being? The pathway forward, well, it would normally say to us, be a little bit more playful. Take on a lens of curiosity. Let go the burdens of life, the mental burdens, the worries, anything that is pulling or draining you. Now, this came in reverse, the Fool card, which means I think you're struggling at the moment to really adopt that carefree attitude. And perhaps this is a really great message for you to help you lean into what is most important to you in your life, what you consider to be a priority. And that may be to have some more fun and less seriousness in your life, Taurus. I'm also wondering if you're pondering how to create balance for yourself, Taurus. It may be that you are considering a more carefree attitude, wanting to get away, perhaps even go for some travel or a holiday. Anything to get away from this experience, which really does feel quite burdensome, doesn't it? And I know that you're in the process of trying to clear up your thoughts, trying to get away from that negativity. All right, thank you, Spirit Guides and Angels, for Taurus. What else do we have? Let's clarify these cards. I know that everything is a work in progress here, Taurus. The challenge for you is very much about the way you're thinking. And you're feeling a little trapped. You're feeling a little stuck. What is it that's keeping you down in the dumps? What is it that's keeping you feeling very ho-hum? And that might explain why you're seeking improvement in your life and perhaps even wanting to escape it all, perhaps even going on a holiday. But we've got to sort through some of this, because we've got the Five of Wands here, which indicates conflict. Now, it's obviously conflict within you, but it could be also that your situation around you at the moment, you're just not vibing. We don't have harmony, we don't have flow. So this is the Five of Wands here. What is it that you need to step away from and not give attention to? Something's going down, and a part of this energy is a little bit feeling like you need to defend yourself, but perhaps that's just a perception right now. Perhaps you're feeling that there's a lot of chaos around you, and what you're really seeking is a bit more peace. Well, I feel that you managed to get the message, because moving forward we have the Queen of Wands. Now, she's very capable of creating peace and getting things done. She's very capable of taking care of her needs. And she's now setting herself apart from the rest of the noise of, perhaps could be the noise of the world, the noise of stuff that's going on around us, the things we don't really want to participate in or pay attention to. And quite likely with this kind of energy, you just want to run away from it all, which is of course what the Fool card is. And maybe that's why it's so important for you to restore balance in your life right now. When we really embrace the Queen of Wands energy, you get a chance to sit back and observe and to reflect on your choices, to ask yourself the best questions. and to prioritize things for yourself. I also get the feeling too, when you take care of your well-being and you take a little bit of time out, Taurus, you get to smell the roses, or the daisies as it is in this card. You get to see things and feel a lot more grateful than perhaps before, when your mind was feeling turbulent, stuck, chaotic. Let's take a look as we move forward through to the end of the month. How does this turn out for you, Taurus? Thank you, Spirit Guides and Angels. It may very well be that this is feeling like a little bit of a challenge this month for you with this energy. You know that things are shifting and changing. We've got the Wheel card here, but at times it feels like you may be going backwards. So we had this in the reverse. You may have good days, and then you may have a couple of days where you just feel, oh my gosh, I'm making no progress here at all. I'm feeling really stuck. But ultimately, this is a perception of the mind. And when you realize that you can let go of those negative thoughts and focus on having a little bit more peace and harmony, you're able to remove that terribly chaotic feeling and that stress that comes with that. And that's when you start to see things shifting and progress happening. But we do have to ditch this kind of mental torture that you're giving yourself. So do what you can to find a little bit of peace and calm in your day. And I often find that if we can't tell ourselves to stop thinking, the best thing to do is go and still the body, quieten the body, rest. And then eventually the mind follows by resting. Moving forward, we've got the Nine of Pentacles. Now, Queen of Pentacles and Nine of Pentacles, that's a great sign. But we want to make sure that we're aware. We're watching the signs for abundance and change and progress. Is that your goal? Make sure that it is. You had it in reverse, so it's just really a red flag, not a red flag, an indication that we can do better. We can see the opportunities to relax, to have more fun, to appreciate the things around us, and know that you've got so much to be grateful for. So really, I'm feeling it's more a matter of switching the mind around to help you and to get you out of that funk, perhaps, Taurus. All right, let's pull a couple of cards from the Quantum Oracle deck here for you. Yes. Well, you do manage to get past this cloudiness that's happening around you. We've got happy success. That's wonderful. Brighter days ahead. It's almost like you're able to clear that blockage in the pipe and everything just goes, what a relief. So that's good news. What else do we have for Taurus? It's always nice to know that the clouds eventually clear. Yeah, they're just asking you right now, forget about the overthinking and just learn to ride the waves. Go with the flow. It will all pass. The stuckness, the chaotic mind, it's all going to pass. Just go with the flow. And if you need to have a chill day, I would say that's what you need to do. Go step out in nature for a while. All right, Taurus. A good reading. We're getting there. All right, let's have a couple of cards from the Guardian Angel Tarot deck for Taurus, please. You're going to love this one. A win-win solution. There we go. There is strength in diversity. By blending the ideas of other people with your own, you can often come up with a solution that's magnificent. Start by focusing on the aspects that everyone agrees on, and then open your mind to compromise and work together. Stay balanced and seek out a moderate approach. So then, this really is, again, having a balanced approach to life, to our communication with others. It's perhaps easing up on the expectations and really have a goal to collaborate, to harmonize with others, and finding a better way rather than just your way or whatever the case may be. Yes, it's about aiming for a win-win. Sometimes the battle is just with ourselves. Can we let go of that battle inside of ourselves? Let it all go, let the resistance go, and just, as they say, go with the flow. All right, this is becoming a very chilled out reading, Taurus. So what we might do is finish it up with a few cards from the Power Tarot deck. Thank you, Spirit Guides and Angels. We've got 10 of Raphael. Love and blessings fill your life. Harmonious relationships with family members. Love it. This is the equivalent of 10 of Cups here. The better days are ahead. Looks like you really do master the art of going with the flow, getting out into nature, enjoying the abundance that nature has to offer you, and really just adopting a different lens, a different perspective on what's happening around you. And it's amazing how doors open and things start to shift in a positive way when we do that. A whole lot of intensity and resistance doesn't get us the progress we're after. So this is just, the next card is just helping you to remember that when you're having those resistance moments, 7 of Michael here, it really is asking you, just take a moment to pause, to stop. Is there a better way here? Rather than trying to force something, or even trying to force yourself when you know you might be in a low energy day, it's better for you to reconsider the path you're on, maybe even collaborating with others. So if you feel that you're struggling with progress, because this was in the reverse, then how can you work with others to get forward, to go forward, to have progress? So rethink your plan at the moment in how you're doing things, and consider perhaps working with others who have the expertise or the knowledge, who are happy to support you, or even just having those conversations can help bring you ideas so that you don't feel you're pushing boulders up a hill all on your own. Love it. Okay. Thank you, Spirit Guides and Angels. Anything else for Taurus? Queen of Michael. Very similar to the Queen of Wands, but this time it's the Queen of Swords. So there you go, Queen of Michael. And it says, you know exactly what to do. This is about trusting yourself, trusting your judgment, listen to your higher voice. You know what you should do. When I say should do, you know what you need to say yes to, and you know what you need to not pay attention to. Experience teaches us a great deal, and now's the time to remember that. Remember what you've learned from the past. Go with that. And be savvy about your choices. Be smart. Prioritize what's important. Let go of the things that are not, my dear friends. All right, let's finish up your reading with a Namaste Blessing card for the rest of this month. Thank you, Spirit Guides and Angels, for Taurus. We'll pull a card here, and we have a blessed idea. An idea manifests endless blessings, but you must act to bring the idea to life. The time is right. Know that the world is full of ideas floating around aimlessly until someone notices and breathes life into them. This is your time to shine. Have faith. So progress is happening, my friends. Don't give up. I hope this reading has been helpful to you and is encouraging you. Please leave me a comment. I'd love to know what's going on in your life and if this has helped you in any way. And of course, if you are new to my channel, I invite you to subscribe. Have a beautiful day, my friends. If at all you would like a personal reading or coaching, my details are in the description box below. Have a fabulous rest of the month. Bye.